What's going on, y'all? It's your boy DeVoe Daily. This one is some quick runs in with Metacooler. He's a pretty solid character. I like his flying kicks on the second or third hit. He has healing, and he also has an instant transmission. Only thing I don't like about him too, and he does solid damage. Only thing I don't like about him is that his moves are easy to vanish. But as you can see here, I deal with a fair amount of lag, so between me and y'all, I couldn't even play this game longer than like 30 minutes to get these clips in because the lag was irritating me for real. And the problem with like fighting games is if it lags at a key moment, that momentum will lose you a game. And like I don't mind losing. I could take a loss, no problem, but I don't like losing at the, like you can see right there when he swept me, like I literally was glitching, and then you're gonna see it come up again as well. I don't like losing because of the game's expense, but I was having a random thought as I'm watching these content creators, and I had a realization. The game, granted, Namco Bandai, they just don't know how to like take care of their game. And as you can see, bro got me up out of here. Let's see if he rematches me.
I'm not done making you suffer.
Yes, sir. Back down the rank. Nope. So that's my point. So I feel like it's like 65-35. 65-35. 60 in terms of what killed the game, and the 65 is us. I feel like the community is what really killed the game, more so than even Namco Bandai, because yeah, they screwed up by releasing it too early. It was glitchy, it wasn't perfect, but none of that matters when the player base is just so toxic, bro. Like, you don't deal with this kind of community in Street Fighter, or you don't deal with this community in Tekken, to my knowledge. You don't even deal with this in like Call of Duty besides like shit talking. You only deal with this in like anime games, and like, bro, people spent hours looking for little gimmicks, tricks, and glitches to try to get a win instead of just throwing hands, bro. Very disappointing. And it's like, right now, party done. 99.99% of the game got left. Like, literally. To put that perspective, it's like if you went to the club and literally you're in the club for like the last 30 minutes and there's only like 10 people in the spot. Now you're thinking that you're gonna get more attention to detail, people gonna care about you a little bit more, you're gonna get better service, but nah. Bartenders are closing up the bars, they're not gonna take your drinks, the music starts getting whack, and it's just nothing but pure weirdos and people that just make money or just came there to record stuff. And that's us. Like, last 10 people, 4 of those people would be like content creators or YouTubers, or people that just like recording it. 3 of those people are just the niggas that be trying to shoot up the party, and then the rest are just people that are like, they belong on a list or something. They belong, like, you would never associate them on a day-to-day. And that's what this game is right now. Like, literally, we're at the last 10 people for the game, and we have nobody to blame but ourselves. And yeah, we make a lot of videos about complaining about the game and how they're handling it, and they do have a lot to blame, like taking forever to drop DLC, dropping the bare bone games, only 12 maps, yada 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 yada. But none of that matters if the game is unfun to play because of the people playing the game. Like, when Street Fighter 5, what was it? Street Fighter 5 was a long time ago, but when Street Fighter 5 first came out, bro, or even Killer Instinct, because I actually bought that game. When Killer Instinct came out, there was like literally a handful of maps and a handful of characters. But the people that were playing the game were cool as hell to where it lasted a long time. It lasted so long that right now there's like dozens of characters and stages, and that's all because the game was fun to play and the player base didn't really kill it. That's exactly what happened with Sparking Zero. The niggas that want to win so bad, even at the cost of selling their soul, the weirdos, the racists, all those people, bro, they dominated this game, bro. They just made it a turn off to play the game. And it's like, most regular people like myself, we getting off of work, we just trying to hop on the game for like an hour, maybe 2, get a little stress off and just vibe. Like, we're not really trying to do too much. And then when you're constantly running into people that are just abusing the game and breaking it, or bro, you know how sorry you have to be to lag switch a game? Like, let me get this straight. You spent $70 for the game and $400 for a console, and you want to win so bad for a game that it doesn't, like, the leaderboards don't matter. That's not getting you no money. It's not getting you no bitches. It's not getting you no new business. And it's not getting you no respect in the world. So you want to win so bad that you're willing to pay extra bread to lag switch to win. Like, you're a loser. You're really a loser. You're a lame ass nigga for real, for real. And people like that, y'all just make it so dead to play this game for real, for real. And it's sad because I could tell, even as incomplete the game as it is, and part of it is because Toriyama died. Nobody really foresaw that. And the 40th anniversary was coming up. They wanted it all to hit at the same time. Bro, they put so much love into like the animations and the actual mechanics when it works that it's just a shame. It's a shame that we killed it, bro. And it's like we got really nobody to blame but ourselves. Like, you're always gonna, like, try hopping on DP battles in this game and see how much fun you have playing this game. Like, you get all the weirdos on DP battles. You know why they're not on singles anymore? Because on singles, everything is balanced. You can't do the glitches. All of the characters are pretty relative to each other, and everybody starts out with equal health. So you can't cheese your way to win. You gotta be cut like that to win in singles. Like, if you're bad at the game, there is no amount of cheesing. Even with UI, Goku, and Whis, there's no amount of cheesing that you're going to do to win on a consistent basis. DP battles, you can still do that, which is why I don't even touch DP battles anymore. And I was a Z rank in Season 0 and that. It was my favorite game type. It's always going to be my favorite game type, but that's where all of the losers are. And the day that they actually do the same balancing act to DP battles is the day that we're probably not going to see those players on the game anymore, the weirdos. They're probably just going to be gone for the most... I mean, there's always going to be weirdos, but for the most part, they're going to be gone. And that small player base really just destroyed the entire game. It's like cancer. They're a cancer. What I will say is if the game came out how it's played now, at least on singles, the player base would have lasted a lot longer because they fixed a lot of things. Like, I have so much fun whenever I hop on singles compared to when I'm playing like DP, and I love playing DP. I love being able to pause. I love being able to fuse on DP. I love being able to tag in and come up with dream scenario teams. Like, sometimes I'll just mess around and hop on team battle just for the fashion and have fun with it. But yeah, that's what I came to realization. I feel like we were the ones that kind of destroyed the game, and I feel like we got nobody to blame but ourselves. And between me and you, when the Gears of War game comes out and GTA comes out, I'm probably not going to be playing this game anymore. I really play this game because I love Dragon Ball, and this is the closest to a Tenkaichi game, and I'm not really trying to pay for an emulator or get a PC or anything just to play Tenkaichi 3 for real. So I'll play Sparking Zero. I'll play Sparking Zero because this is my childhood. Like, I remember playing this game with my brother and my cousins and my friends on the PS2 and the Wii like 10, 15 plus years ago. Like, when I was a teenager or when I was in high school, I used to have like little sites with my friends, and we used to hop on the game when I was, it was a lot of fun. And part of me, it's like a part of my childhood that I just can't seem to let go playing this game. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people can relate, but the day where I let this game go is coming real soon. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I got some quick runs in with Metacooler. This is like 30, 40 minutes ago before I went to the gym, so it's like 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. Like I said before, I think he's a pretty solid character. The only thing, if I could, I would just get rid of the, I mean, they got to keep it because it was in the Tenkai. I don't know what the hell that was when I got Goku about it. That was a weird animation, but the only thing I would change if I could would be, just the... I just don't like how easy it is to vanish his moves. But other than that, he's a pretty solid character. And if you get really good with this character, he's like a 2 or 3 man team all in one if you know what you're doing with him. So This guy, I'm not gonna lie, he was cut. The Bardock player that you're seeing, what's his name? His name is, let me see. His name is Justy FaZe. Nah, he was cut for real. I ain't gonna lie, he was giving me a lot of problems, and I got lucky as hell when I was playing him. I got lucky. I could not beat him for the life of me. He was hitting me with some resets that I just could not get up out of. He was really, really on point. Salute to this guy. He's pretty good at the game. But one thing I'm trying to work on is not relying on my side steps, and I'm also trying to work on my approaching. Like zoning, I'm not trying to spam it because zoning doesn't work anymore. Like you could literally fly around and press circle or B if you're playing Xbox, and even charge key blast, unless you have like an unblockable like Janemba or a sword character really, like Janemba, Zamasu, or Trunks, any Trunks besides melee Trunks. There's nothing you could really do to actually get up out of it. But yeah, nah, he was super countering everything. So I want to work on my approaching game more as I get better and better at this game, because I'm not one of these competitive dudes. Like, and the try hard niggas that be doing too much in this game, like I'm not one of them. I'm just a nigga that hops on the game and plays it from time to time when I'm getting off of work. It's just, it seems like all I do is play this game because that's what my channel is about. But this is what I'm talking about right here at these 11-minute 27-second mark. When the game freezes or glitches like that, bro, the whole momentum can be swayed to where you can lose a game, and that's not really fair. That's not fair. It's not fair at all, bro, because I could lose a game perfectly fine if he's better than me. Like right here, I'm not gonna lie, he really should have beat me twice. He should have beat me, but I got the heal off. It was clutch. And then he should have beat me right here again. And I know he was sick when he hit this, because he really, I was not vanishing this at all. But for this, it's a straight beam. I got him out of here. I got him out of here. I was not supposed to beat him, bro. He was really good at the game. So if you're watching this, bro, good game, bro. I'll run it with you any time of the day. Any day of the week, I'll run it with you again. But yeah, I feel like that's a big reason as to why the game is dead. I feel like because of the player base and how many weirdos hop on this game and feel like they have power, or bro, never in my life have I ever felt the need to turn off my ability to get messages sent to me before I played this game. And I've been playing games since I was a kid. Bro, I had the original 360. I played Call of Duty in its prime, Modern Warfare in its prime, Gears of War in its prime, all 2K in its prime. Never in my life have I ever turned off my ability to get messages sent to me a day in my life. Never until I played this game, bro. The amount of weirdos that will DM you after you lose to them, bro, I just can't. I can't. And mind you, this game hasn't even been out for a year, and it made me do something that I've never felt the need to do in 15 years of playing video games. Never felt the need to turn off that ability until I played this game. Ever. Ever. And that's what I'm talking about. All the weirdos decide to play these games, and I'm not gonna lie, this is also why, like, when women, like, they hear, oh yeah, I like anime, these are the niggas that come to their mind. These weirdo, I have to be right about everything, I have to get the last word in ass niggas. The type of niggas that like trolling for a reaction, playing devil's advocate for shit that don't matter. The type of niggas that always have to be right about everything and get the last word in. The type of niggas that want to get a reaction and throw rocks and hide their hands when you press them about an issue. And these are who have the game, and at some point, real soon, it's probably going to be like 200-300 people. And it's going to be all weirdos playing this game. Deadass. It's going to be all weirdos playing this game. And at that point, they could dead have this game, bro. And like I said before, I'll never put another dollar into another anime game ever again in my life. Never. Never. Because it seems like games ain't like what they used to be anymore. It's like they're cash grabs. People don't really take the time to make good video games anymore. They just make the game, they make their money, and they disappear. Like, Y'all remember when people were talking about Bleach and how Bleach was gonna be the Sparking Zero killer and all this other nonsense, bro? You know how many people play that game right now? 300. 300 people play Bleach right now. The max that it had, I think, was like 10,000 in a day across all the platforms, bro.
Gotta stop this.
Like, it's cap. All that shit is cap, bro. Like,
That's enough.
there's no longevity in modern games unless you're like Rockstar or 2K. And with 2K, you can't really count it because they make a game every year. Same thing with Call of Duty, but even the old games last a while. Except for 2K, because 2K after 2-3 years, they take off the servers and you can't really play them online anymore. But other than that, yeah, nah. Games, I feel like they just be hustling the fan base for real, for real. They get their little money in and then they just disappear. But yeah, that's my opinion as to why this game is dying or just dead, because we killed it. And there's nobody but to blame but ourselves. And on that note, I hope y'all enjoyed the gameplay. Y'all have a blessed day and take care.